This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Lowe's knows you've got a job to do, and we help get it done. With the MyLowe's Pro Rewards program, eligible members save more with volume discounts on qualifying orders through a quote of $2,000 or more. Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Offer can't be combined with any other discount, contract, and/or special pricing. Exclusions, more terms, and restrictions apply. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. KFI AM 640, it is The Conway Show. All right, ding dong. It is Tuesday. Mark Thompson's not here. Hopefully we'll catch him next week or the week after. He's been busy man. Busy man. He went back to see his mom, his dear mom, who I believe is like 98. His mom and dad both reached their late 90s, which is...
It should be 95 this Mother's Day.
Is that right? Okay, 95. Man, oh man, what a run that is. 95. How old are you, Croce?
85.
You're 85? You're in your 50s, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, so imagine another 30 years.
No, I do not. And I'm working to ensure that.
Hey, I saw this thing on 60 Minutes over the weekend that AI might eliminate all diseases over the next 30 years. You know, once AI gets all cranked up, they can figure out how to beat every disease, cancer, everything in the next 30 years.
All right.
If you can make it to another 30 years, you might be 400, you know.
Can it stop me from aging? Because otherwise, what's the point?
Yeah, I think it can, because aging is getting ill.
Deterioration.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe.
With my luck, I'm going to be the guy who's like the last one to have something.
Yeah, like what?
I don't know. Whatever
like
the
boat
final,
or an RV?
Whatever the final illness is that AI doesn't cure, I'll probably have it be the last guy out.
All right, that's Sam, who's sitting in for Stefoosh today. Shaquille O'Neal has left the building. Oh, he's alive. But he was doing his TNT show. I think it's with Ernie Johnson. Isn't that right, Bellio?
Yes, Ernie, Kenny the Jet Smith, and Charles
Barkley, yeah. And I guess Shaq's been on this olive oil kick where you take a shot of olive oil every day and it cleans out your system. Well, it was cleaning him out while he was on the air. And so he had to literally stand up out of his chair while they're on the air, walk off the set to go catch well, I can't say what they said on the air, but to go poo-poos. How about that? 2025. That's what we got to say.
I'm gonna poop.
You don't have to dump that. He said Shaq. Not. Yeah. You're cool. But the video is great. The video is great. Him just getting up and doing that sort of crazy walk where you can't take the pain anymore. You got to hit that can. Here's the audio. The audio's not as funny as the video, but we're an audio business, so that's all you get here. And look.
Look, your imagination is much better than anything you can see on TV.
That's probably right. You're probably right. Like when you read a book, people always say the book's better than the movie.
Yeah.
Because you have a good imagination. All right.
Hey,
But,
Timmy,
yes,
when
ma'am.
when Shaq was walking off stage, did he say it's happening?
And he should have. He should have. Yeah. It's happening.
He
It's
did
going
an
on.
awesome little shuffle there. The elbows going up high
Yeah.
behind him. He's like, I'll be right back.
Bellio, can we post it on social media? The video? Oh, yes. That's easy.
I already did.
You did. Where is it?
Timmy, it's on X.
X. Okay.
Take a look. At
Formerly
Conway
Twitter.
Show.
At Conway Show.
Give us a follow while you're there.
There
please.
you go.
Thank you.
Always asking. I get that.
I'm including.
I get it. All right, here we go. It's the audio version of Shaquille O'Neal going off to the men's room.
The thing about Kawhi is, you all right, big fella? Catch it.
See, I can't play that, but he said you're catching a C, and then he used the C word for poo-poos.
Catch it.
I never heard that term before. I'm going to use that. Catching a CR.
Catching one?
Yeah,
Isn't that
catching
like,
one.
Is that the same as taking one? That's not you leaving one.
Right. I always thought that was odd. I'm going to take one. Where are you going with it?
Thank
I don't
you,
know.
Carlin.
I don't know. Yeah.
Catch it. Go ahead, keep talking, Chuck. Yeah, we're on TV. I know what we're doing. Go ahead. Yeah, that's that olive oil.
So he gets up out of his seat.
Not what we're doing. We're not.
He gets up out of his chair and he walks right in front of all the other three guys in front of the camera. And he made a beeline to the toilet.
Go ahead, keep talking, Chuck. Yeah, we're on TV. I know what we're doing.
Not what we're doing.
We're on TV.
Yeah, we're on TV. I know what we're doing. Go ahead. Yeah, that's that olive oil you've been drinking. I know. Hey, take some matches with you.
Kind of loose over there at TNT.
Hey, take some matches with you.
Yeah, right.
Hey, take some matches with you. Olive oil. Hey, listen, he can't hold it. He can't hold it.
That's what sunk in. As he's leaving the stage, Charles Barkley just goes,
Olive oil.
olive oil.
Oh.
And not the Popeye character. Olive oil.
Olive oil. Hey, listen, he couldn't hold it. He can't hold it. After 40, he can't hold it no more.
That's at first.
He can't hold it.
Unless he's got something. That wasn't something planned, was it?
No, that was not planned. Hey, listen, he was in the back talking about he's going to drink alcohol and clear up his
No, he's been drinking the olive oil. You know what?
Olive oil and clean his gut. It's cleaning his gut.
I did not like his gait as he left. That was not a typical walk right there.
Okay, this is great. So Ernie Johnson uses a term that most people watching basketball probably wouldn't know. They didn't like his gait. And so he had to come back and explain, I didn't like his walk. That's what a gait is. And he had to explain it to the audience.
I did not like his gait.
You could just settle with, I didn't like his gait. But now he's like, it's TNT. Guys watching basketball. They're drunk. They don't know what that is. I'll fix it for him.
I did not like his gait as he left. That was not a typical walk right there.
Hey, he been drinking. He says he read somewhere if you drink a shot of olive oil.
I saw them doing that the other day in the makeup room.
They've been doing it. They're going to do it. You have to do it for 2 weeks.
Well, you're going to miss a lot of airtime.
Hey, listen. I just hope we got enough matches around here. Please turn his mic off. That's all.
That's another issue.
Hey, somebody go get some lighters. Oh my God!
All right, yeah, let's.
You can't even. How do we segue from that? You can't even make. You can't even. That's.
I've never seen that before in my life, where a guy walks off the set to go take a deuce. I've never seen that.
He keeps his feet close together because, he doesn't want to have too long of a gait, but then he makes up for it with his big arm swings.
Yeah. And he's wearing a powder blue suit.
Yes.
It's just not your friend there.
That crossed his mind at some point.
Easily.
He said, could I? No, I got a powder blue suit. There's no way I'm staying here.
All three of those guys were staring at his ass when he left.
What I was going to say about Kawhi, Ernie, as before he goes, we need to get the thing. He reminds, here he is. So.
Okay, then he comes back. Shaq's back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've seen that face before.
Serious look.
I can feel it. Now he's lipping.
There was the gate. There was
Hey, number one, drinking that water. Oh, okay. Hey, listen, man. Drinking that water. You couldn't,
Drinking that water, huh?
Chuck, stop talking so damn much. What do you mean? Finish your point so we can go to break. We waiting on you, fool. I'm sitting here like, shut the hell up and hurry up. Anyway, sorry about that, America.
Sorry, America.
Sorry about that, America.
Sorry about that, America. That is so classic, man. We got two great sound bites out
Sorry
of
about
this
that.
here. We got
Yeah, we on TV.
Yeah, we on TV and olive oil. Olive oil. That is great, man. What a night for TNT, and everybody enjoys that, right?
I know. Catch it. Olive oil.
Olive oil. Olive oil.
That walk of him walking out of the studio is going to be posted everywhere with different kinds of music, circus music behind it. Yeah.
It's going to take off.
Go ahead. Keep talking, Jeff.
Keep talking, Jeff. Yeah, sorry, America.
Hurry up. Anyway, sorry about that, America.
Sorry about that, America.
That's so great. All right, well, there you go. Some fun in the afternoon here, right? We'll get back to murders and burglaries and, the crap that's L.A., but I thought that was funny. We're live on KFI. Also, when we come back, we have a Kings update. The game was last night. That was a wild, wild game last night. We'll talk about
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
that. We'll get back. Oh, what a great song. That's, what's her name? Steffi Graf? Dua Lipa. I like to go see her in concert, Dua Lipa. Just sit there by myself, all weird. You know, I'd like to see Dua Lipa. She's coming in October, I think, to SoFi or the Kia Forum, somewhere in Inglewood.
She's stunning.
Yeah, she's great. She's great, that Dua Lipa, man. We got news on that judge. Crozier's talking about that crazy judge that killed his wife. He was found guilty. Wow. Did that just happen, Crows? That just came out, huh?
It did in the last hour, yeah.
Woo! Man, that was quick, that retrial.
Yeah, that retrial didn't take long at all. I think what one of the things that I saw happen is that they pulled one of the alternate jurors from the first trial. The prosecutors did, and they put him in the jury room with the jury to try to tell him, this is what we had to deal with in the first trial.
Oh, I see.
Which is like, who's ever heard of that?
Yeah, Jeffrey Ferguson, he's done, you know. He knew the rules. He knew the boundaries. Mahalo with this guy. Yep, he was found guilty. Guilty of killing his wife. And so that just happened in Santa Ana. A jury found former Orange County Superior Court judge guilty of intentionally killing his wife in 2023. Wow, it's sort of breaking news, right?
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Jeffrey Malcolm Ferguson, guilty of the crime of murder in the second degree.
Breaking news, you heard that clerk reading the verdict right there. Former Orange County Judge Jeffrey Ferguson found guilty of murdering his wife. I'm Mark Cutter-Robles.
I'm Giovanna Lara. That verdict was read aloud just moments before we came on the air. Ferguson was found guilty of second-degree murder in the shooting death of his wife at their Anaheim Hills home 2 years ago. This is his second trial. You may recall the first one ended in a mistrial when the jury was deadlocked and could not reach a verdict. That wasn't the case today. Our David Gonzalez has been following this trial from the very beginning. He is gathering more information.
All right, and we're gathering more information as well. You know, it's sort of a weird twist in that case. Because he's a Superior Court judge, he's going to sentence Pope Francis in one word. Sorry. He's going to sentence himself? Is that true? That can't be true. I think somebody's pulling my leg there. God almighty. I tell you, there's a goddamn extension. There's an extension cord here.
Yeah, I've noticed you fidgeting, and it looked like something's going on there.
I get tied up every day with that GD cord.
Yeah.
There's an extension cord on the bottom, and I constantly get my leg wrapped around it and then pull all the other wires. Who needs an extension cord here? Is somebody coming in here?
It's not plugged into anything?
Is Larry here?
Larry.
You remember this guy? I think he still works here. There's a guy named Larry who works here at iHeartMedia, and he brings in his battery. He's got a house battery, like one of those big whole house batteries. It's 120 pounds. He wheels it in every day, and he charges his battery here. For the 10 hours he's here, he plugs into a wall and he charges. He takes the electricity here from iHeart and then uses it at home. And I thought that was odd, kind of a low-end move. You're bringing in your whole house battery every day to charge it up and then go home and turn the lights on and keep the refrigerator on with electricity from iHeartMedia. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I thought that was a low-end move. But you know what? I've seen low-end moves before pay off. We used to work with a guy named Michael over at KLSX. And I don't want to say his last name, but he used to collect cans. Whenever somebody would finish a Coke can or whatever, you'd always go to Michael's office and drop it in. Or he would go around the office after work and collect and go through trash and collect cans. A real low-end move. And yet, after doing that for like 10 years, he disappeared. And everyone's like, hey, where's Michael? He hasn't been around lately. He bought a condo in Maui. He saved so much money. He was a saver. He saved so much money on his salary and collecting all those cans. He bought a condo on Maui.
Wow.
And so he had the last laugh. He looked like an idiot for 15 years that I worked with him, collecting everybody's cans. Whenever we'd go out into an event, when we'd have like a remote, he would take all the cans from the remote and stick them in his car. And I always thought, God almighty, I don't know how you get chicks doing that. You're going to go home with a guy with a bag of cans? I don't know. I think, I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, of course, he's in a Maui condo, but where are you in life, And I'd like to see the Maui condo that, the Pepsi cans bought. I'd like to see where that is and how that's decorated. I'd like to check that out. Also, Wango Tango is upon us. Wango Tango is on sale now through May 2nd. iHeart's Wango Tango, presented by Fiji Airways. Oh, that sounds pretty hot. Is Saturday, May 10th at the Huntington City Beach. I don't know how that's different than Huntington Beach, but I guess it is. Huntington City Beach, just south of the pier. And live performances by My Gal, Doja Cat. Gwen Stefani will be singing at Sunset, I believe. That's the move there. Bellio, Meghan Trainor is singing.
Love her.
David Guetta.
Guetta.
Cat's Eye. N-Mix will be there. Psychers. Is that right? Psychers?
Sure. You're doing great.
Psychers. A2O
Brute?
A2O. I love that group, by the way. Doesn't sound like it,
it's
but
one person.
I do. I love that person.
No, you do talk about their music.
Yeah, I love A2O. And then Hearts to Hearts. Wasn't that a TV show? Heart to Heart. Then
Robert Wagner.
Tuesday on Heart to Heart. Oh, they're K-pop?
Yeah.
I like that. Get your tickets now at AXS.com. Prices go up on Friday, May 2nd. So get them before the prices go up. You got to try to save some money. But Bella, you should go just to see Meghan Trainor. You love that woman.
I actually would like to go.
And it's close by your house.
I'm there.
You're in where are you? Irvine?
Can you hook me up with tickets?
I think so. I'm sure we could. You don't think you can get 2 tickets on the beach from iHeartMedia? Just standing there with you and John and his skis?
He might leave the skis at home.
Is that right?
Maybe.
I don't know. Guy's pretty attached to those skis.
He is. They're
But
nice.
I've noticed that with skiers. My sister's the same way. She has like 8 pair. And when her condo or her house or her home was almost burned to the ground in Malibu, she sends somebody in to get all of her skis. F everything else. Just grab the skis, man.
And she said, not one, not two, but all of them.
Right. And I said, what about the pictures of Dad? And she goes, that's everyone's got a dad. I need those skis.
Jeez.
I need those skis, man.
Girl's got priorities.
Yeah, she does. She does. And she skis up with, and this is not me saying this. Don't write letters. I've heard this before. She skis with the poor up in Mammoth. That's where poor people ski.
Oh, yeah.
That's inaccurate.
That's what?
That's inaccurate.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying it. I just heard that. The wealthy people go to Aspen, Vail, Steamboat Springs, Alta, Park City, and then the cheap people are hightailing it up to Mammoth. That's wrong?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Okay. All right. Well, I stand corrected. Bellio goes to Mammoth. I see how she's offended by that.
Yeah.
Oh, that kind of fits.
Angel skis.
Where do you ski, Angel?
Snowbird and Alta.
Oh, is that in Utah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. What are you getting paid by the word today? Jesus.
Sounds like she's waiting for the punchline or something.
Yeah, no kidding.
What's
I'm just
the
waiting. I'm like,
catch?
I never know what's going to happen with anything I say. I have no idea.
Apprehensive.
I have no idea what's going to go on if I'm going to be a pension bird today. A pension hawk. All right, when we come back, Patrick O'Neal's going to come on with us. We'll talk about the LA Kings. They had an unbelievable game last night. I was watching the game. Kings were up 4-0. My wife walked through the living room, and she looked at the score, and she goes, oh, they're up 4-0. They got this. I go, sit down. I've been a Kings fan for 50, 55 years. Watch this. This is nowhere near finished. They were up 4-0. Right.
Watch that third quarter go.
Oh, yeah. They were up 4-0 with a minute and a half left in the second period. So there's 21 minutes left in the game. They're up 4-0, and they were tied 19 minutes later at 5-5. So there you go. Those are our Kings, man. All right, we'll talk to Patrick O'Neal, see what's going on. The next game is Wednesday. Kings win Game 1, 6-5 in really unbelievable fashion. I don't think I've ever seen a game end like that in my life. We're live on KFI.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
AM 640.
KFI AM 640, the Conway Show. Before we get to talk about the Kings, you could win $1,000. Here's how you can win.
Now, your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Check. That's check. CHECK. Enter it now at KFIAM640.com/cash. Powered by Sweet James Accident Attorneys. If you're hurt in an accident, winning is everything. Call the winning attorneys at Sweet James. 1-800-9-MILLION. That's 1-800-9-MILLION or sweetjames.com.
Go to the website, KFIAM640.com/cash. Keyword is check. You could win $1,000. The Los Angeles Kings won last night, but they were up 4-0 with about 2 minutes left in the second period, and they ended up winning the game in the last half minute or so, 6-5, and it felt like a loss. Patrick O'Neal is with us. with the Los Angeles Kings, buddy. I hate games like that, man.
Is this the Los Angeles Kings emotional support hotline?
Yes. And
did you just say it felt like a loss?
It did.
Won game one.
I know, but did you hear Kopitar and the guys afterwards? He said, "Well, we're going to learn from this game and move on." Those guys talked about it like it was a loss.
Listen, when Phil Deneau said, "I got all of that puck," I mean, he absolutely it was a flutter. He fanned on it and went in. They had so many chances, the Kings, to put that game away. Yeah. Right? They had the two-man advantage when they challenged the puck. It did hit the glass. It didn't. There was these empty net 3 chances, and they missed. When they tied it up, it was the worst feeling I think I've ever felt in a hockey game.
That could have been 9-4 that game easily.
Yeah, they definitely should not have allowed but McDavid, man. When you see that guy at the end of the game just put the team on his back and get those 3 goals laid with the 6-on-5s, and then I thought we're going to overtime. And then you just think, what am I going to say? I got to do a post-game show if they lose this game. I start thinking about myself. I don't know what I'm going to do.
We'll get them Wednesday.
Oh, God. But then I have to go up to Edmonton. There's no direct flights. And then that one. Oh, man.
I didn't think about that. I don't know what you say if they would have lost that game 6-5 instead of won it 6-5. What do you tell the fans afterwards? We'll get you next year.
Listen, I've had so many chances and opportunities to practice this very art because I have covered the Angels for the last 10 years, and I've covered the Kings when they have lost a ton. But I've also covered winning teams. You figure it out. You bounce back. I am pretty optimistic.
Okay, for people that didn't watch the game last night, the Kings were up 4-0 with 2 minutes left in the second period, and then Edmonton scored 5 goals in 4 in the third period, 1 in late in the second period, and it was tied 5-5 with about 45 seconds left or a minute left.
Right, and then Vladislav Gavrikov made a great stick play on Connor McDavid, and then suddenly the puck is in the open ice, and Trevor Moore comes down, then he stops up right inside the line, and he dishes it back to Deneau, and Leon Draisaitl's not back-checking. He's slowed down, and then you got Warren Foegele driving the net, and he jumps up, and somehow the puck goes right through his leg, and it gets past Skinner, and then they have to hang on because it looked like Edmonton was going to tie it again. By far, it was the most shocking, craziest hockey game, playoff game I've ever seen, but thank God they won it, and that's all that matters. And I was at practice today.
Right.
Yeah, that's all that they care. They won the game.
Right, and the fans got a real treat. They got every cent of their money they paid last night.
The harmonica, by the way, at the beginning of the game, these Korean ladies, that thing went viral, and I have a feeling, Conway, that they're going to bring these ladies back again, I think.
I was at the Chicago game when they introduced that crew, and I thought, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. And then I saw it last night, and I think it's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life because it's so quiet that you hear the entire audience sing that song, and it's been decades since I've heard that.
You got chills, right?
I did.
Mean, that was so
I got
awesome.
chills just now saying it.
It was so great, and I think that you got to ride it. You got to get the ladies back up there with harmonicas, and this is going to be the rallying cry. Did you know there's no harmonica emoji? And I think we got to put because I keep typing it in, and there's nothing that comes up. But
Patrick O'Neal's with us from the LA Kings. I got a great stat for you here. That if the home team wins the first game in the NHL in a 7-game series, they go on to win the series 75% of the time.
Does this stat, the people that write these stats, do they know that we're playing the Oilers for the 4th consecutive year and have lost? Because when we're fans, we are fatalists. We do not believe that it's going to happen, that we're going to somehow get over the hump against Connor McDavid. But thank God we have home ice.
Yep.
If we somehow can win tomorrow and go up to Edmonton, up to steal Game 3, steal one of those and come back. Remember, in 22, the Kings had a chance on home ice. No, the first of the 3. They had a Game 6 at home to beat these guys. So it's not over till it's over. It's going to be tough. He's so good, McDavid. Oh, my God.
I remember that 70s line with Carter, Tanner Pearson. I think it was Toffoli was the other one.
Mm-hmm.
And then the new line I like is Kopitar, Kempe, and Kuzmenko.
Yeah, Andrei Kuzmenko.
Right.
Yeah, what do you like? Do we name the line the Special K line? Do you like AAA with Andre and Adrian and Anjay? I'm going with Special K, but either way, Kuzmenko had 3 points. That was his first ever playoff game. The guy's all over the ice. We got a power play goal. Love this guy, Kuzi.
Yeah,
he's really great. Brought some energy. He's some fun.
I noticed that none of the fans were going with the KKK line.
Okay, you know what? I have a bad connection.
Yeah, I bet.
Suddenly you're breaking up. I don't in the world.
I can't believe the Kings won that game.
Oh, it was the best, man.
I got to tell you, Patrick, I got to tell you something. I've been a Kings fan since I was born. My wife has been a Kings fan since maybe the 80s or so. And she walked through the living room last night while I was watching. She goes, 4-0, they've got this. And I go, baby, you got to sit down. They're not even close to getting this. And she sat down and watched the third period, and she goes, how did you know that? And I said, 55 years.
Yeah, I can't believe she said that. By the way, you have to ban her from the game too. It's hard to really put into words when they tied that up. How we felt. I was sitting next to my partner Jared Stoll, right?
Yep.
We do the pre and the post game shows, and we were so stunned. And this guy's seen it all. He's played 100 playoff games. We've never seen anything quite like that. When we had so many chances to put it away. So I just think in game 2. You got to play the full 60, all these cliches, and gosh, man, we got to win it. We got to do it.
I love the scoring. Those 4 goals that the Kings had were terrific. As a matter of fact, that first one that Byfield almost got but went to Kuzmenko was great. I mean, both those guys had a shot at that goal.
Yeah, power play goal. But how about the play from Quentin Byfield? The hand-eye, he grabs it with his left, he puts it down, he banks it in off Skinner.
It's great.
22 years old. He's 22, and he's otherworldly. And Fiala with the bombs, and Kempe with the goal, and Dano with 2 goals, because he only had 8 in the regular season. We really do have a deep team, and we just weren't great for some reason late defensively. But
let me ask you a question. All right, Patrick O'Neal's with us, LA Kings. Let me ask you a question. 2 years ago, me, along with my other 2 buddies, David and Tusak Tukmanian, we all agreed that Byfield was one of the worst players in the NHL, and now he's the best. What did he do in the last 2 years to turn that around?
Well, he grew into his body, and he's become more confident. He's always been a centerman his whole life.
Right.
We put him on the wing last year, up with Kempe and Kopitar. But he's a centerman, and he figured
great.
it out. He got up to a slow start, and he's been a point-a-game player since February 1st. He's so fast, big, strong, full 200 feet, great back check. He kills penalties. He's a great pick.
He's one of the great players in the NHL right now.
100%. And when he got drafted, people were like, they should have taken this player or that player, the kid that's, putting up a ton like Stützle, right? He was available, and he could score 30, 40 goals. Right now, there's not one single person that could tell you that they're not happy that Quentin Byfield was selected 2 overall.
Right.
And then Brant Clark. We had so many guys playing their first playoff game last night, and they rose to the occasion. It was. Are you going? Which game are you going to?
I'm too nervous to go because if I go, they lose. So I stay at home and watch. I take one for the team.
You work.
Yeah,
it's because you work. You have a job. I think is
that's
also
right.
what it is.
Buddy, congratulations on the win last night. I hope the Kings can get through this series. That would be huge.
Yeah, I just want to say one thing. Because people need to watch our network. And selfishly, don't watch the national broadcast.
I don't watch
Watch FanDuel Sports Network.
Right.
We got Nick Nixon, Jim Fox, myself, Carlin. It's the best crew. So we need the positive, the vibes.
I love it. I watch you every night, man. Every night. Thanks for coming on.
So much.
All right, take care,
buddy.
All right, Patrick O'Neal, host, reporter, PXP, covering the Angels and the LA Kings. There you go. Ding dong with that. Does that mean play-by-play?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
PXP.
Right.
That's awesome.
I like that he's a PXP.
He's a great PXP.
Yeah. Covering the Angels and the LA Kings.
Yeah.
Patrick O'Neal.
PXP.
Patrick O'Neal. PXP. Ding dong with that guy. All right. The Kings up 1-0 gets Edmonton. 75% of the time, the home team wins the first game in the NHL. They go on to win the series. That's a great stat. We're live on KFI. Is this us? KFI AM 640, it's Conway Show. Well, we were talking about this earlier. There is a judge in Orange County who killed his wife. And they were, they went to prosecute him. They just missed by 1 vote in the jury. And now they got him. They got him. And it was really a fast moving train where they got this guy again. And so they convicted this guy literally like an hour ago. The jurors began deliberation on Monday, yesterday, and they got this guy in Anaheim Hills who wiped out his wife. So it looks like lots of jail time. And you know what? Is that Todd Spitzer on the line? Oh, Todd Spitzer, the Orange County District Attorney. Hey, buddy, I can't believe how quickly this Jeffrey Ferguson trial started and ended. How'd you do that?
So I want to give all the credit to Judge Hunter. She's a Superior Court judge from Los Angeles. Of course, they brought in an out-of-county judge because we were prosecuting an in-county judge.
Right.
And so none of the bench officers here could oversee the case. But, we did the first trial as you teed it up, and it was 11-1. And, we have to convince 12 strangers, members of the community, beyond a reasonable doubt. I made a commitment, Dan. I was on your show. You gave me tons of time.
That's right.
I made a commitment to get justice for this victim. Let me just tell you something, Tim. There was a lot of cockamamie defenses, and he went on a whole media. He did all this television after the first trial, trying to persuade the jury pool, get sympathy, cried a lot. But this jury found not only him guilty of second-degree murder, it found him that he used a firearm in the commission of the murder. So what that means is that they found he had express malice. In other words, they found that he did a reckless act that was depraved and that as a result he killed his wife. And so we didn't prove first-degree murder, that he planned it and it was premeditated or lying in wait or anything like that. But they believed, and we argued, that this was something he did intentionally. It was a dangerous act. He'd been drinking.
Right.
He drank. We found out he would drink at lunch and come back and adjudicate cases as a judge. So now I have to review any and all cases that come forward that he refused. So he created such a mess. But let me just say this. His wife, Cheryl, was a lovely person. I knew her for decades.
What did she do? Was she in law enforcement or in the? Was she a judge?
No, she worked for one of his good friends, an attorney in private practice.
Okay.
She did some clerk work for him. The son Philip is an adult now, was in college at the time of the murder. I feel so sorry for Philip. He's such a good young man. He gave the police the statements at the time the murder happened. We used those statements in the trial. And I made it very clear at the press conference we just held, and I want to say it here, Tim. He should not feel guilty in any way whatsoever that his testimony, watching his mom shot in his presence, having to wrestle his father to the ground to get the gun away, having to arm himself with a samurai sword because he was afraid his father was going to continue shooting.
What a family.
This young man's life should not be ruined because his father decided to kill his mother.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's great, though, in Orange County. I mean, look, over the course of those two trials, you got 23 of the 24 jurors to side with you.
Well, Tim, in my business, I know you have your ratings, and, your program director will keep you on the air if you get your numbers.
That's right.
I have to get 12 every single time or I'm out of business.
I know, and it's a big deal. And I think you're right. I think a lot of these local TV stations gave this guy a free ride and interviewed him and tried to, create some sympathy for this guy. I think that's sort of disgraceful in and of itself.
Well, it came up during the trial. The judge let it in. We asked him a few questions. My prosecutors, Seton Hutt and Jason Cunningham and their team did a phenomenal job. And we brought it up. We didn't want to bring too much up about it because we didn't want him to say, well, now I get to play the tapes, and then now this jury gets to see that dog and pony show. So we just were very limited.
Hey, Todd, I've got to take a break. Can you stay with us? Because I want to ask you when we come back what happens to this guy.
You got it.
Okay. All right. Todd Spitzer's with us, the Orange County District Attorney. We'll come back and find out what happens to Jeffrey Ferguson, judge found guilty of killing his wife. We're live on KFI AM 640.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabe's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at washablesofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.